music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is finally my review of Bring It Season 5, Episode 2. It came on Friday. It's basically Sunday because 1 minute ago, it was just like 1:30. I looked back at my clock and it's 3:49. And I completely forgot about, was it daylight saving time or whatever damn savings time it is when we lose an hour. And I'm like, damn it, man, I did not. It's just, oh my God. So which means I would not be in bed until 5 o'clock in the morning, which sucks, but it is what it is. Anywho, this particular episode of Bring It, I'm starting to wonder if the show has more time and if it's like getting old and stale, because some of the stuff they doing, I'm like, what? Like, what? You know, we see the beginning and it is Selena basically talking to the girls, talking to Sky and Star. I'm like, what? I usually say Star and Sky. So when I say Sky name first, sometimes it throws me off. And, you know, we see Sky is saying that she has a date for, like, homecoming, but Star doesn't. Is that the right one? One of us have a date, the other one don't. I can't remember which. And I hate when they be talking to both twins and they don't say which person is which person. I cannot tell Star from Sky, Sky from Star, especially when they in the same goddamn hairstyle and they look the exact same. It's just so confusing. So, you know, the one that's saying that she does not want to go to homecoming, she doesn't care. It isn't about her not having a date. She just does not want to go to homecoming. And I'm like, okay. The next thing we see is Tina pop back up. You know, Tina was Kayla's mom, is back. You know, they put her thing as, you know, Tina, she is the president of the DDP. But I'm like, if she the president, why did she leave in the first place? Like, if you're the president, wouldn't that mean that you're a DDP president, you know, regardless if your daughter's there or not? But that's just me. But I think it could be the thing of, as we know, the season before last, she was pregnant and she ended up losing the baby. So I'm thinking she went away just to deal with that stuff, not because of Kayla stuff. So she do say how Kayla's gone, the kids in school and all this other stuff, and so she was at home bored, so she's back on the porch of the DDPs. And I like Tina being back. I think Tina, Brittany, Mimi, Selena, the moms had a great rapport. Now that we have new moms, I think it's only fitting that Tina does come back, just so that we still have some familiar faces, basically, because as we know, this is Cameron's last year, so that means once Cameron's gone and once Faith is gone, will Mimi and Dana still be there? So I'm trying to figure out, does that mean the show won't go on for many more seasons? Is it going to be consistently new moms? Like, what the hell going on? So we see that the battle for this week is stand battles, and they're the answer stand battles. They're going up against like the elite stars of whoever with Titus. Their team is going to be there, and then the Purple Diamonds, who is their rival team in Jackson. And she picks Micaiah as the person to lead stands this week, since she wants to give her a second chance, because last week, even though they lost, she felt like it wasn't her fault per se, because before she went on, that she had an asthma attack. But more than that, she also does it because the team captain for the Purple Diamonds is Micaiah's sister. And I was like, why are the sisters on different teams? I mean, typically, when your kids want to dance, you put them on one dance team. So I just think it's weird that the two sisters are on separate dance teams and the teams are rivals. You would assume both sisters will be on one team, but you know, I don't know. It is what it is. So it's like basically sister against sister, and you know, I'm like, okay, if you say so. We see Selena then telling the other moms about Star who didn't have a date, telling them about how Star doesn't have a date for homecoming. You know, we then see Christiana's mama, Valisa, saying how her 19-year-old son is single and how he probably is free and he could probably take the girl to homecoming. And I'm like, I just think it's embarrassing when your parent tries to hook you up with somebody. I think that's why I'm like, are they running out of? I mean, I was no, I was like, this is not gonna be good. She not gonna like it. Like, you should just stop right now. But Selena has always been that extra mama. She really, really has been. So that's just who she is, and it is what it is. Because I'm like, with your parents should not play matchmaker when you're young. Like, she's in high school, so this is not the time to play matchmaker. Maybe when you're older, she's older, and you like it was just strange. And we see how her son comes up there, and the little kid was cute, a cute little kid or whatever. He wasn't like ugly or whatnot, but it was very awkward how he's standing there. They then call, "Hey, Sky, come here, come here real quick." And she come out, and there's this cute boy standing there, and she's like, "Remember how you said you didn't have a date for prom? Well, this is so I forgot what the boy name was, and he's free." And she was like, "I can't believe," and she just walked away, because again, it was embarrassing. You didn't even what you could have did was you could have said, "Hey, he here to give his sister some tights. Won't you go in there and have him do whatever," and kind of have them walk off by themselves and start talking. Or you could have talked to him and say, "Hey, this is my daughter. I want you to kind of like talk to her or whatever." But you trying to coordinate it in front of everyone, because it's you there, the boy there, all the moms is there. It was embarrassing as hell. I was embarrassed, and I wasn't even the damn daughter. I would have been like, "Girl, what's wrong with you? Don't do that. This is different ways to do that." You basically put her on Front Street and said that she can't get a dang on date. But if you like it, I love it. But I didn't like it or love it either. And Star tells her mom how she was embarrassed, because at a point when Selena still like bought homecoming dresses for her. And she's like, "Mom, I told you I wasn't going to homecoming. I told you I didn't want to go. You then embarrassed me, introducing me to that boy who was cute. I just, you're just doing too much, basically. And I need you to stop." So, yeah. It's a scene of Micaiah and her sister in a car, and they're like going to get some food, and then they're supposed to be going to their dance classes. But I kept wondering this whole time, they was talking back and forth. Her sister was teasing her, saying, "Well, my record is 6-0. I've won 6, but your record is one. No, it was she lost her only one." And Micaiah said, "Well, I've only done it one time, so I only lost one time. You have more experience than me." And they're going back and forth as sisters. But the whole time they're going back and forth, I'm wondering, are they in an Uber? Because the person driving the car, who we can clearly see, ain't said not one word. And I'm like, it ain't no way on God's green earth that you in the car with your parent, and your parent ain't going to be like, "Y'all stop up that fussing now. Just be quiet." Ain't no way about it. Something like they got to be in an Uber or a Lyft, or I don't know. But I'm like, why they? The driver was a deaf mute. If that's their parent must be deaf. Because I'm like, I just could not understand why the driver wasn't saying anything. And I'm like, if that's the case and they were in an Uber, y'all should have both been in the back seat. But I don't. Whatever. We do see how Micaiah is stressed out during rehearsals, and Diana see it too. And Diana like, "Look, you can't be out here being stressed. If you're gonna be the team captain, you have to always, you can't be in your feelings. You can't be thinking about how we lost last, but you have to just be strong, because the team feeds off your energy, and you just have to always be strong." I completely agree. Honestly, I do. I think Micaiah looked scared most of the time in practice. But I think it was because she kept thinking about how she lost the week before. Girl, get over it. You can't dwell on that. And this is a whole new competition, a whole new week. Do something new. So we do see the Purple Diamonds and the Elite Stars, who was tied to this team, and they're there. And, Micaiah still looks scared. We see Diana and Titus have their whole little conversation thing. Look, I love Titus. God knows I do. I think Titus is very entertaining. At the same time, he gets on my goddamn nerve. But he had all that makeup on, girl, and that green hair. And he is always just extra, baby. And I'm like, y'all not gonna tell him he looks extra? Y'all gonna let him just, okay. Oh, okay. We'll leave it go. We're gonna leave it alone. So we do see the Dolls first went up against the Elite Stars. They did. Now the Elite Stars did great. I think they did great. I do feel like the Dolls were more entertaining. They had and I feel like the reason was I just thought the Dolls were more entertaining. I think because when They just had a fake girl, a girl dressed up as a dancing doll, and they would like push them around. Whereas Diana had the whole, she had some fake chocolate chip cookies. You know how Titus say, hey, looky, here goes Cookie. So I like how she played off of that thing. It had like the baby dancing dolls, that's little chocolate chip cookies. I thought that was really cute. I like how they had a fake Titus come out of a cookie jar. I thought that was hilarious. I thought they danced really well. Now, for some reason, Titus was very, very, very pissed off. I think it was a thing of he knew he lost, and so he wanted to act upset just to walk away because he knew he lost. Because he was acting offended at the lookalike Titus they had. But, I mean, he was a lookalike. You gonna say I'm that big? I mean, at one point, I think he was. But I think he took offense to the size of the person. But Titus isn't skinny. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Diana purposely picked someone bigger than him. And I don't think the person was even that much bigger. I think she just picked someone who could resemble him. You know what I'm saying? And he took offense, like, I'm not that big. And I think he took it as her calling him fat. And I don't think that's what she was doing. I think she was saying, look, he's acting like you. He has the facial features like you, the hair. And that was what she was going on. But he took it completely different. And he ended up like walking off. Like, I don't want to hear no judges. I don't want to hear, I'm done. I'm mad, or whatever. And I'm like, look, you can't take a joke. Looky who ain't got the cookies. And the dolls end up winning that particular stand battle. We then see they go up against Purple Diamonds. And Purple Diamonds, y'all know I said before, I am not a fan when the teams do all these tricks and it takes them like 45 seconds to set up a trick. They had to put up like 2 dance waiting rooms. Like one was a waiting area for the dancing doll people to audition. The other was a little waiting area for people who were auditioning for Purple Diamonds and trying to make it seem as if no one wants to audition to be a doll. Everyone wants to audition to be a Purple Diamond. And I felt like it took them too long to set up that trick for me to be entertained. Again, I say this every week. I feel like when you're in the dancing competition, your trick should not take more than 15 seconds. Not even, no, it should be like 10 seconds. It should not be, we shouldn't be watching you bring out tricks and all. It's just too much. I felt like the dolls did better. I felt like they were dancing better. I liked the concept of the wording that they had, like the big poster board. What I did not like about the dolls was that they had it on the poster board. If you weren't close, you couldn't read it. You know what I'm saying? So I think we were able to read it because they focused on it, but I feel like the judges might not have been able to read what it said. And it basically said how, being a Purple Diamond isn't whatever. It doesn't last forever. It's like fake jewelry, basically. But a doll lasts forever. I felt like it would have been better if they would have had those words, but on a huge banner. And while they were dancing, you could have held that banner up. So for a good 30 seconds, everyone had a chance to read what it said to get the point of it. And then when they had the girl who used to be a Purple Diamond come out and she started dancing, which meant, Purple Diamonds don't last forever because now she's a doll. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like they could have then switched the banner to say, being a doll is forever or whatever. But I felt like because they had it on that little small little poster board thingy, I would have been like, I can't read that. I can't see that. So that's the only critique I would have had was have the wording on a big banner to give people time to read it. Because I'm like, you shouldn't have to point. You shouldn't have to point to it to make. Okay, look what it says. It says Purple Diamonds are not forever. Da, da, da. You should have it up on a big thing and just have them hold it. Have 2 dolls on each end holding it, and then when y'all was gonna switch the sides, have them switch it. It would have been cute. That's what I would have done. Anywho, the dolls won. So it was what it was. Micaiah won. They won first place. So Micaiah was happy. She beat her sister. She won her first stand battle, and they really did do a good job. So it was what it was. But again, that's why I think the show was getting boring because I did 13 minutes. 14 minutes, and I'm over and done with. But yeah, it was a good episode though. I feel like the rest of the season hopefully will get better, but it was still entertaining, so I still liked it. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.